And we're finally there, my last ever week of placement at nursing school. Hello everyone, if you're new here, hi, my name is Charlotte. I'm a final year nursing student at AUT, and this is my final week in a clinical setting as a student nurse. Join me for a week of running my own clinic, finishing up my final assessments, exciting job interviews for my first ever nursing job, and time out with my friends. Before we get into everything, don't forget to like, subscribe to all of that good stuff, but for now, let's dive right in. I just woke up like 2 seconds ago. Just give me a minute to make a cup of tea and then I'll come back. Hello everybody. Have you got your cup of tea with you? I'm just trying to be quiet because other people in the flat are still asleep. I've just got my breakfast. So this week is week 10 of my placement. It's my last ever week of this placement and my last ever week of placements in general. This is the last placement that I'm ever doing. This is it. This is the last 5 days of my placement. So this is a week in my life. This week is actually very, very busy because I have the last of my assessment to work on. I've got the last of my placement to complete. I've got an interview for district nursing on Thursday morning. I have dinner with my friends on Tuesday. I've got a housewarming party on Saturday. I've got work on Sunday. I've just got a lot going on this week. So I'm gonna just quickly have my tea, braid my hair, and then we have to go because otherwise I'm gonna be late. So I am now here at placement. I'm just gonna finish my tea and I'm gonna head in. I have no idea what I'm gonna be doing today. I've got a feeling I'm gonna be out in the community on the road, which is very exciting. I don't know who I'm going to be with today. I don't know which location we're going to be in, but whatever it is, it will be a good day. So hopefully some interesting things today, not just leg wounds. I love doing the leg wounds. I think it's like the staple part of district nursing, and so I feel like I get to really, build my critical thinking and everything with the dressing changes. But doing the more high-tech things like the vac dressings and the PICC line dressing changes, different drains, those are really, really cool to do as well. So interesting to see what I get up to today, and then I'll just tell you all about it on the way home. So I was in clinic on this day, and then we did a couple of home visits in the afternoon. When I was in clinic, I was running it by myself with my preceptor in the clinic beside me if I needed any help. That was a difficult day. Most of the day was fine. So in clinic it was good, but by the end of clinic I was feeling really, really tired because I had made some big girl decisions regarding some patients, and it just thinking is exhausting. So yeah, by the end of clinic I was pretty tired and I was starting to get a bit of a headache, and then I had to go and see 3 more patients, and one of them we were there at the house for an hour and a half because we were trying to do a vac dressing and they were trying to teach me how to do it, and it's like with the black foam and there's just specific ways you have to cut everything and fit everything in. I was so slow, it just took ages, so we actually went overtime, and then when we got back it was 20 past 4, which means I had 10 minutes to write the notes, so I ended up staying later so I could get everything done properly. And then I got told that a patient that I have looked after, not a lot but just a couple of times, passed away over the weekend. And it was the best thing for her because she didn't have, like quality of life. But you've like looked after them. It's just a little bit unexpected because I don't think I had processed that she could actually die that quickly. And she was just a really, really nice lady. So I'm just feeling a little bit emotional because it was just a little bit sudden news at the end of a very exhausting day, and I still have a lot to do tonight, so I'm just gonna go home and make myself a cup of tea and have some sour worms, have a bit of a break before I go to the library and start some work. I'm gonna drive home now. I actually did have quite an interesting day today. I did an octreotide injection today, which was really cool. That's an intramuscular injection. And then I did the vac dressing. I did a troch today by myself, and I did a bladder scan, couple of wounds. So I kind of had a very varied day today. It was a good day. So I'm gonna head back home now and have that cup of tea and some sour worms. I didn't actually end up going to the library because I realised that after such a long and eventful day, I really had no business forcing myself out of the door, so instead I set a timer for 30 minutes and got as much work done on my final assessments as possible before then going to bed. Patient list. I'm going to look in their notes and figure out why they're coming into clinic, if there are any photos of any wounds that they have, if they've got any referrals, and then just start preparing all of the equipment that I'll need for them. So, had my lunch about halfway through the day, so I'm almost done.
Much later.
So I am going out with my friends for dinner. I'm just wearing these ripped jeans, my little balloon shirt, rings. Signing in and finishing the application today at Nursing Council. I look and feel like absolute crap. I feel so tired. I look so tired. I'm very exhausted. I don't think my eyes have ever had circles this dark before. So I'm back home now, and I have got a lot to do tonight because tomorrow is my interview. Let's just get my hair kind of appropriate. But yeah, so I have a lot to do today. I have got to finish applying for states so that that's done and out of the way. I have to print off the police vetting form and fill it in. I have to do the last bits of interview preparation. I have to scan all of my feedback forms, which I got completed today. And I have to work on some of my reflections. And I have to grocery shop. Anyway, let's sign in. Let's get this application on the way. I've already started it. I've gotten up to referees. I've added my referees and I'm up to the part after that. I didn't know that you needed 2 referees for an exam. That's so dumb. Not to be opinionated or anything, but okay, it says my exam application has been successful. An email confirmation message is going to be sent to me within the next 24 hours. Yada yada yada. So that's done. I can now check it off of my to-do list. Apply for states. All signed off. That evening, despite being utterly exhausted, I took myself along to the library. I wrapped up in my cozy jumper because it was very cold, and I brought along my travel mug of hot tea and actually enjoyed the evening working on my final assessments. It occurred to me that this would be one of the last times I would study at the library, and it really has been such a huge and positive part of my uni experience. So even though I was tired, it actually wasn't a bad evening. All done, I finished. And I also got one of my grades back. So my transition to nursing essay, I got a B. So I'm super happy because it was a very, very tricky essay, and it really caused me a lot of stress. So I passed, I got a B, I'm very happy. I'm back at home, I'm having a bit of a student dinner. I've never had these before. I've had other noodles, but I've not had the shin cut noodles, so I'm having that. And then I've got cheesy rice and a cup of herbal tea. And I'm just gonna fill out my police form for tomorrow. So I'm just about to go to bed. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep very well tonight because I'm so nervous about tomorrow, because I don't know what questions they're going to ask me. I've done like a little bit of interview prep, like writing down some answers to questions that they might ask me, but I'm just really, really anxious for it. So hopefully I'll get some nice deep sleep, and then I'll wake up feeling refreshed tomorrow and ready for the interview, and it will go well. Wish me luck, guys. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, the 12th of October. It's about 6:30. I had a nice little lie-in. I'm really, really nervous. I'm so nervous. I just don't want to say anything dumb. I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea. Let's start the day. So this is the dress that I'm going to be wearing for my interview. It's really, really pretty. It's, I think, just below my knee. It's very, very comfortable, and it looks really, really smart. I wore it a couple of times for my diabetes placement pattern, and it's nice and light, so I'll feel quite comfortable in it during my interview. So I'm going to wear this with some tights and then my black boots. I think that looks okay. So that's what it looks like. My little handbag. I have got Cocoa Puffs and my Bickies and Cream split, and another cup of tea for my breakfast this morning. And while I'm eating, I'm gonna go over all of my interview prep I did last night. An hour and 15 minutes, and I'll be in that room.
A few moments later.
I just got a call, and the interview has been postponed to tomorrow, which it's same time, same place, but it's just tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna have to get myself into my nursing uniform. I'm gonna look at it positively. I was kind of looking forward to getting it done, but that's okay. Things happen, I understand. Make my way to placement. Back in my uniform. Those are all of my gloves from my pocket. I think that's cute. So I had clinic, one patient this morning, and then the rest are on the road. And then we'll stop for lunch, maybe. Don't know, it's a bit of a busy day today. We've got to be back here for 3 o'clock, so we've got more clinic patients. So busy.
Much later.
That evening, I got a call from one of Hannah's flatmates telling me to come to the flat because they had called an ambulance for my sister because she was experiencing intense abdominal pain. So I made my way over to Kingsland. I had to travel by ambulance referred to the emergency department, call mum and dad to come up from Raglan, and then take 2 buses to make it back to my car and drive home once they arrived in Auckland. Hannah is fine and she got some follow-up appointments, but it was a very busy night, and a plus, I guess, was I got to see my baby Juno earlier than planned. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. It's my last day of placement and my interview today. Last night was pretty hectic. Hannah had extreme abdominal pain, so she was taken to the hospital. She's okay. She's back at home now. I was at the hospital with her from like 8:30 until 11:30. Then I had to get 2 buses to get back to her flat where I had left my car. Then I had to drive back. And by the time I drove back, it was 12:30, I would say. Then I had to finish baking the stupid biscuits. They're not stupid. They're a thank you gift for all of the nurses. But I had to finish baking them, so I stayed up to do that. I had to get all of my makeup off, wash my dishes, get Juno and Peaches sorted. So I went to bed at maybe 2 o'clock in the morning last night, or maybe 1:30. I got my interview this morning at 9, which is a pretty big interview for me. On my last day of placement, so I don't feel as tired as I thought I was going to feel. I had quite good sleep, but I feel like at the end of the day I'm going to have a huge energy crash. I'm headed to my interview. I think I look okay. I'm not too sure if it's a bit much, but I'm very, very, very nervous, but I'm just going to take some deep breaths and calm down. Just had my interview. My heart is going so quickly and I felt like I was shaking the whole time. I just was so nervous. I think I came across as sweet and polite, quiet, because I always get really soft-spoken in my interviews. God, I just felt like I came across as a bit nervous, but my answers were okay. I don't know. I hope I didn't come across as unsure of myself. I mean, it's done. It's done. I don't have to worry about it. If I don't get it, it's okay, because I'll just go into the talent pool, and I can find another job. But I think I did okay. I don't think I did anything wrong. I don't think I said anything wrong. I think that, my answers were appropriate and safe. I just feel like I came across as really timid. I don't know how I did. I mean, they were really lovely. Okay, it's done. I can't do anything to change it anymore. So I'm just going to take a deep breath, focus on the next thing, which is placement. So I had clinic this morning. We did 3 people. One of them talked so much. It's chill, but we didn't get to do anything of how much he talked. So I had clinic this morning. I had 3 patients. I was with my preceptor, and now we're going out on the road to do 1 patient, which is a vac dressing. Very exciting. And then that's it. That's the end of my placement. That's all of my placements. It's my last ever placement. It is 1:05. Yeah. It's 10:30 and I just woke up. I had a really, really good sleep. So it's Saturday today. I've got a couple of things to do. I've got that housewarming party today. I've got to cook something or get something to bring. I've got to finish off my transition assignment. Mum and Dad left after dinner last night. They took Juno because I still have a couple of things left, and the original plan was that I'm going down to Raglan on Tuesday to stay with them for a little bit, and then when I come back I'm bringing Juno back up with me because I've got work tomorrow and uni Monday and Tuesday. That's why Juno's not here at the moment. Okay, it's now 4 o'clock, so I'm gonna head off to the housewarming party. Just wearing my cute little purple jumper, just my necklace, I've got my rings on. And then I'm just wearing my ripped jeans. I'll wear my Nikes. Yeah, so this is the outfit. I think it looks really cute, so. And this jumper is nice and warm as well.
7:05 and no results.
This guy's chill as the most chill skink ever. I love them. Listen.
So it is Sunday night, end of the week finally. So today I didn't really do much. I just went to work, had a longer shift today, 7:30 until 3. And then when I got home, I watched the last episode of Beckham. I watched Pitch Perfect. I cleaned the bathroom, I had some curry for lunch, had a shower, and that was it. Last night's housewarming party was really fun. We just watched the election results come in, which wasn't so nice. New Zealand is now a national government, which is cool. So I'm a little bit anxious about the next few years just because National have a very strong history, track record in fucking up the public services such as healthcare. And I'm entering into that career, so can't change anything though, it is what it is. This week was my last ever week of placement. I'm not on any more placement, that's it for my whole degree. Next time I'm in a clinical setting, I will be a registered nurse, which is great. Very scary, very exciting. It's very bittersweet as well because I really loved that placement. That was just amazing, and all of the nurses there were just incredible, and I just learned so much, and I just had a really great time. So it's sad to be leaving, but I'm also so happy that I'm now into the next part of my nursing journey, which is states exam, which is very exciting and also incredibly nerve-wracking. And then I've got graduation, and I start working. Anyway, that is today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. I'll see you next Monday with a new video, but until then, have a lovely day and a wonderful week. Bye.
It's rated X. That means you're extra.